lot of us want stuff we didn't earn. You know what I'm saying? You want to get better with women, but you're not willing to sacrifice giving up chasing women and putting that energy into yourself to become better. That's what it's about. It's about your mindset, improving your always hear people blaming social media, where it's like social media's fault, social media this and social media that. And I will say the biggest thing to me, what I feel like social media impacts is nobody want to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to give up something to get something. As you get older and you get more wiser, you start to realize that sacrifice is the only way. You're gonna have to sacrifice. And you know, when you're used to seeing multi-million-dollar cribs on Instagram or certain cars on Instagram, or when you see people living a certain way, you feel like, man, since I can see it, since you can just scroll on Instagram and see it, you feel like, man, I deserve that. I can get that tomorrow. But we forget the part where we see this, but you don't see that grind that person had to go through to get to that point. And that's my biggest problem with this generation, is nobody wants to put in the work. Nobody wants to sacrifice. It's not cool to sacrifice. And we feel like we can get it all without sacrificing. And what that tells me is, for one, you lack humbleness, because when you don't humble yourself, you feel like, oh, I'm too cool. You too cool to save money. Oh, I'm too cool to move back home so I can get that house. Oh, you're too cool to not get that car until you're making a certain amount of money. That's what it's telling me, that you can't give up that stuff. And like this generation, we don't want to give up things, or we don't want to give up how we live to make a better tomorrow. It's all about the now. But the problem about being in the now is that it hurts you on the back end, because it's not secure. There's no foundation there. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta put in time and work into the things that you want to accomplish. And we don't want to sacrifice. We just simply don't want to do it. It's not cool. It's not sexy. You know what I'm saying? I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and she was telling me about how she want to, you know, save a certain amount of money this year. And she was like, man, I just realized I got to sacrifice. And we was talking about how, like, man, like, nobody wants to do it, but you know that's what you have to do to get to where you want to go. And think about it like this, right? I used to ask people, like, man, would it feel better if you got the Range Rover, if somebody just gave you a free Range Rover, or you had to sacrifice and put in the work to get that Range Rover? Which one's gonna feel better? And that's the way you gotta think about things. We all want stuff now. See, the thing is, if you got stuff, say tomorrow you just woke up and all of a sudden you got a mansion, you got 6 cars that you want, and you got a good life, it's not gonna feel as good versus if you had to put in the work and grind and give up things and sacrifice. That's gonna feel better because you earned it. A lot of us want stuff we didn't earn. You know what I'm saying? You want to get better with women, but you're not willing to sacrifice giving up chasing women and putting that energy into yourself to become better. That's what it's about. It's about your mindset, improving your mindset. Nobody wants to work on self. We want all this outer stuff that we feel like is going to make us better, but it's all about here. If you're not good up here, if you don't sacrifice and go to therapy and put in work to become better and learn more about yourself, build up your self-image, your self-awareness, your mindset, the way you think, if you don't build that up, none of this stuff means nothing. And that's like my biggest issue with our generation. Is like, man, it's like nobody wants to sacrifice. And that's why the people that sacrifice, those are the people that get it all. The people that understand that, okay, I got to give up this right now for a minute so I can build this up. You know what I'm saying? You have to. It's sacrifice. It sucks, but guess what? It pays off. And that's really my message for this video. That is, we got to continue to sacrifice so we can level up and live the lives we want to live. So guys, that's my video for today, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.